Hello viewers and welcome to Diverse Learning Channel. My name is Mametu Suledi and today I'll be taking you through an interesting topic called the safety triangle. This concept is widely used in industry and of course also in the non-industrial sector because safety is important in all sectors, right? Now, this concept was invented by William Herbert Heinrich. So you can also refer to the safety triangle as Heinrich Pyramid or Heinrich Triangle. Now, Henry was working in an industrial, one of the companies in America, and then as an assistant superintendent, and he did a study and observed that an organization that have a lot of unsafe acts and conditions. So when we talk about unsafe acts, we are talking about people behavior with respect to, for instance, not wearing their personal protective equipment, PPE, or violating general safety rules and regulations, not using seat belts when they drive vehicles, especially heavy mobile equipment. So these can be referred to as unsafe acts. And unsafe conditions, of course, conditions that could lead to undesirable events like machine guarding that are not in place. If you have rotating machine parts, if you have transmission system like gear system, belt and pulleys, chain and sprockets, and these are not protected, such that workers can have an encounter with these machine parts leading to an incident, then we say that that is also an unsafe condition. If you have an excavation that is not protected, that is also an unsafe condition. So Heinrich discovered that an organization that have 300,000 of unsafe acts and conditions and do nothing about them will soon experience 30,000 near misses. And near misses are referred to as incidents that have the potential to cause harm or injury, right? Others refer to it as near happened or nearly happened. So if you have, let's say, a vehicle nearly hit you, but you escaped, that could be referred to as a near miss. So in an organization where we have so many unsafe acts and conditions, if you do nothing about them, then they will lead to this much near misses, which is 30,000. And if you do nothing about these 30,000 near misses, that will lead to first aid cases, which are minor injuries that are experienced within the organization. And of course, if you do nothing about that, then we could be experiencing 29 major injuries, which are referred to as lost time injuries. And what does that mean? It means someone could sustain severe burns or amputation, losing an arm or a leg because of unsafe work practices, and so on and so forth. And of course, if you do nothing about that, then that could lead to a fatality, which means someone could die because these things have been ignored. Now, why is this concept important? With the analysis that I've just done, it's important that within an organization, we look out for these 300,000 unsafe acts and conditions and try to correct them. If you look for them or if you recognize them and do nothing, then we are still in the same situation because that could still lead to a fatality. So what we need to do is we need to recognize them and then we need to correct them in order to have a safe workplace. This concept is very proactive. In other words, organizations are using this to make sure that, for example, that employees have a requirement to look out for unsafe acts and conditions within the organization, correct them, and then report them as indicators so that these are analyzed, these are reviewed to see which areas, for instance, are we having challenges, people not using their PPEs, so the management can keep a focus, or which areas are we having so many machines not being guarded properly, so that management can keep a focus. So I encourage you to have a leading indicator or a performance indicator for your employees, which is related to what? Unsafe acts and conditions, so that you can enhance the safety of your workplace. So ladies and gentlemen, if you find this video useful, please like, subscribe, and also share with your friends so that they can learn. And then there'll be more videos coming in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.